Good morning to all traders and welcome to this Friday's market insights video. It is the 22nd of May. We're going to talk about FX majors, euro dollar, dollar yen and pound dollar, as we usually do when we talk about the FX majors. Now, we've seen the US index rising yesterday. It could be some profit taken on other pairs because it's Friday, end of week flows are likely to continue into the session anyway, because there seems to be new rhetoric now between US and China, or likely to be following China's decision to pretty much impose new legislation on Hong Kong without going through the proper legislative council. That follows, of course, China's most important political event that is called the National People's Congress, that was obviously started with a delay following COVID-19. And that was released on Thursday, yesterday. Now, the thing is that in general, we've seen the global economic data for May improving, as the PMIs have shown. Although we remain still in contractionary territories, we get better numbers than the previous and also than expected. And that seems to be potentially increasing the risk appetite in the near future. Now, when I go ahead and start with euro dollar today, as we usually do, we talked about this being an ending triangle. It could still be the case, and that is a move to the downside for wave 3, then we're going to get 4 and 5, right? Now, another scenario that is really like screaming out there is that this is a triangle, right? So I've got A, B, C, D, E ended up here with a throwback, okay? And again, we're moving down impulsively. But in this case, it's either that we'll have 1, 2 triangle, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's an impulsive move to the downside and an ending wave, which means we need to go back and look at a longer term view. Or this is an A-B triangle NSE, okay? Which again means that we have a previous 3 pattern rather than 5 pattern, okay? Because when you've got an ABC, waves A and C are the same. When you've got a W, X, and Y, obviously you can have an ABC within these. So it's either an impulse or a correction here, okay, for the triangle. Or we get the ending triangle pattern, as I have been talking about for a while. In either case, I see downside, and we're looking at the INOA 7.5 at least. Okay, in case, of course, that fails, then most likely we're going to get the bounce coming down here, okay, and then we're going to move higher. That is the other scenario that invalidates everything else pretty much, which means that we've ended this correction down here. This is wave 1, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ended this move down here, and this is an impulse, okay? Dollar yen quickly, we're talking about this. Then its structure is pretty complex. So we've had this labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking actually at this becoming a 4 down here, right? But then with this move to the upside, we call that now a 5, and that seems to be, to me, a correction. A, B, C for W, X, and we're going to get another A, B, and a C, okay? That can end anywhere between 107 and 107.23, and from there we can start looking for price to move up because it will be minor wave 2. Now with the RSI showing a signal on the downside, I'm expecting that actually to go down to the 100 Fibonacci extension, but we could even go lower, right? Because compared to wave 1, we're still far. We're like over 80 pips from there, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if we get this move to the downside being a little bit longer, okay? Now, pound, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave A ended, A, B, and a C. That looks like a zigzag. I originally thought this is going to be a zigzag since we got that top over here, right? Because, and this is what we thought actually right here as well, right? But then we got this move to the downside. That makes this a zigzag, a very, very deep correction in wave A, right? So from here now, I see this as the end of wave B, right? Which means now I'm expecting wave C, right? With wave B being a zigzag, wave C is expected to be and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 move anyway, as wave A has been, right? So we've done wave A for me, okay? And now it looks like we've got ABC, X, ABC, X, and we're moving down. We're gonna have another ABC. And I'm looking at this as a triple zigzag. So I think we're gonna go down to around 121 or so. Just look for prices intersecting with the lower channel, okay? And from there, start looking for prices to move higher. That will be for wave 3, then wave 4, and then wave 5. That is going to be in primary wave B. And from there, we'll start looking for prices to move lower, okay? Now, of course, the other scenario is that we've had A, B, and a C, and wave B is here. So that means that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, okay? And this is wave like 1, like 3, but it's still gonna end a little bit lower, obviously, right? So if we move all the way down, that means that wave B ended up here, okay? So we've done 3 majors, end of week today. We're gonna see some flows coming in, possibly quite strong as well. I would also look for any headlines, potentially even tweets from Trump against China's latest decision to impose pretty much a legislation on Hong Kong. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday.